Good morning, third grade. Today, this is your final assignment for third grade. It is called the final review. It is Monday, May 18th. This assignment is due Wednesday, May 20th. This is it, guys. Last third grade paper.
That's it. No more third grade papers except the test.
Okay, so just a
They
second.
have one more test to do.
Yes, you have your test today as well. Make sure your test is your priority because it is due tomorrow. So let's start. Let me get my thing over. Uh-oh.
Do your test first.
Okay, give me just a sec. I froze up. Okay, my darlings, here we go. Let me share the right screen. All right, here we go.
Final review. Okay. We have a little technical problems that we were dealing with, so we have the first one already done for you, but we're going to go over it anyway. All right, we're going to solve the story problems. And how much would 729 feet of yarn cost if 1 yard cost 9 cents? You have to change the feet to yards. So feet to yards is smaller to larger, so you're going to divide. So 729 divided by 3, because there's 3 feet in the yard, your answer is 243 yards. Now you're going to multiply that by 9 cents, okay? And your answer is going to be in dollars and cents. So 243 times 9 is $21.87. Two-step problem. Okay, and the next one. Rebecca collected shells while on her vacation in Florida. She collected 1/3 as many shells on Monday as on Friday, and 78 shells on Tuesday, 39 shells on Wednesday, and 42 shells Thursday, and 2 times as many shells on Friday as on Wednesday. How many shells did she collect in all? Very confusing, but you can work it out, I'm sure. All right, let's go to the next one. We're going to reduce to lowest term. Remember, to reduce, you have to find a number that will divide into the numerator and into the denominator evenly. If you can't think of one, always try the numerator. 12 and 24, let's try the numerator. Will 12 divide into 12? Yes. Will 24 divide by 12? Yes. So 12 divided by 12 is 1, and 24 divided by 12 is 2. So your answer is 1/2. And you're going to circle that. All right, let's look at the next one. 8 40ths. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's try the numerator. Will 8 divide into 8? Will 40 divide by 8? Yes. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. And 40 divided by 8 is 5. So 1/5 is your answer. All right, the next one. 4 and 8. All right, try the numerator again. Let's see, we're having good luck with the numerator today. All right, well, 4 divided by 4, yes. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 1/2 is your answer. All right, let's look at the last one. Try the numerator again. We're getting lucky with numerators today. All right, 7 divided by 7? Yes. 28 divided by 7? Yes. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 28 divided by 7 is 4. So your answer is 1/4. And you're going to circle that. Okay, let's go down to, this is really fun. These problems are really fun. Answer
Kind of like riddles. They're riddle math problems.
Really, if you can figure it out. All right, letter A, 3A. How much dirt can be removed from a hole that is 4 feet deep, 6 feet wide, and 7 feet long? How much dirt can you pull out of a hole? Is there any dirt in a hole? Okay, there's your hole. Ms. Cervantes, are you at 4 feet deep, 6 feet wide and 7 feet long. Okay, how much dirt are we going to get out of there? We're not going to get any dirt out of a hole because there's no dirt in the hole. We already dug it out. We dug the hole.
It's a riddle.
Okay.
It doesn't have anything in it. A hole doesn't have anything in it.
No, but just a hole. There's no dirt in the hole because it wouldn't be a hole if there was dirt in it. Okay, which is heavier? A ton of lead or a ton of feathers? Okay, I know you're all thinking a ton of
Some of you are probably thinking a ton of lead because lead is very heavy and feathers are very light. But let's look at that question. What's good about these riddles is it makes us really think about what the question's asking. The question is, which is heavier? A ton, which is a measurement of weight of lead, or a ton of feathers? So it actually gives us.
Most of you are going to say a ton of lead. But guess what? They're both a ton, so they're both the same. You're going to have more feathers to make a ton than you're going to have lead. Yeah. But they're both the same. A ton is a ton.
Yeah, it doesn't say how much. It says which is heavier.
Heavier, right. If there are 12 1-cent stamps in a dozen, how many 2-cent stamps are there in a dozen? How many things are in a dozen? There are 12 things in a dozen. That's all they want to know, 12 things. So 12 is your answer.
These are all trick questions, but what we find with trick questions is some people do a lot more work than they need to with trick questions. So that's why it's so important going forward that you pay really close attention to what questions are asking so they don't trick you. All right, that was fun. Okay.
All right, now some of you are still having problems with these. Write the fractions of pennies spent. All right, you have 13 pennies and you spent 4. So what's your total that you have? 13. How many did you spend? 4. So 4/13 is your answer. All right, 29 pennies and you spent 11. So 29 is your total, that's your denominator. How many did you spend? 11. So you spent 11 out of 29, 11/29. All right, we have 85 pennies. We spent 14. What's our denominator? What's our total? 85. How many did we spend? 14. So we spent 14 out of 85. So 14/85. All right, and that's how you do it. All right, let's turn over. And I think we'll just do the multiplication B with them, Ms. Cervantes. And they can do the rest. All right, 6 times 7 is 42. Put down your 2 and carry your 4. 6 times 3 is 18. And 4 is 22. Carry your 2. 6 times 8 is 48. And 2 is 50. Put down your 0. Carry your 5. 6 times 9 is 54. And 5 is 59. Okay, now you have to put 2 places percent. Just bring your decimal right down, 2 places percent, and don't forget your $sign. Okay, good job. And circle your answer. Okay, let's go down to averaging. I don't know if we should do any more in there. I think we're good there. I think we're good there. Well, we could do G. Let's do G. Let's do 5G. We're going to subtract. All right, you have 6. We can't take 7 away if we only have 6. So we're going to borrow from the 5, makes that a 4. And the one I borrowed comes over 16. 16 take away 7 is 9. Is 9. Can you hear me, Mr. Cervantes? Okay, and 4 take away 8 we can't do, so we're going to borrow from the 2, makes that a 1, and the 4 comes over, the 1 comes over, so we have 14 minus 8 is 6. And then 1 take away 9 we can't do, so we have to borrow from the 9, makes that an 8. The one we borrowed makes it 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. And 8 take away 1 is 7. So we have, all right, 7. And then we have 2 places for cents. Just line up your decimal points and bring it down. So we have $72, don't forget your dollar sign, and 69 cents. All right, let's go down to averaging. Remember, we have to add up all the add-ins. You write them out, don't put it underneath anything. So we have 25, 36, 28, 30, and 21. Now let's add up the first column. All right, 5 and 6 is 11, and 8 is 19, and 1 is 20. Put down your 0, carry your 2. 2 and 2 is 4, and 3 is 7, and 2 is 9, and 3 is 11, and 2, 13, and 14. 12 and 2, right? 12 and 2 is 14. 4, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14. All right, so we have 140 divided by how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add-ins. So 140 divided by 5. 5 will go into 14. 2 times 5 is 10. And subtract. 4 is your remainder. 5 won't go into 4. You have help, bring it down. Now when you bring down, you have to go back and do your steps all over again. How many 5s in 40 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And it comes out evenly. Okay, 28 is your average and your sum is 140. Don't forget to circle both of them. All right, let's look at temperature. Remember, Celsius by ones, Fahrenheit by twos. The first one, we're going to start at 40 and we're going to count by ones because it's Celsius. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then we're going to skip the next Celsius one. We're going to go to C, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, we're going to count by twos. We're going to start at 70 and count by twos. So 70, 72, and one more is 73. 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and let's look at the little puzzle. You're going to start at 3rd grade, and you're not going to, and you've been going and going and going. So 14 divided by 2 is 7, times 2 is 14, plus 3, 17, and 7 is 24. 24. So you are finished with 3rd grade. You're on your way to 4th grade, and this is going to be a completion grade. I want you to write Happy Summer on the bottom. And this is our gift to you. Just have to submit it. And you're done. Okay, if you watch the video,
So Mrs. Biggs, they do not need to complete the rest of the paper, correct?
Right, all they have to do is submit what we did.
All you have to do is submit the problems that Mrs. Biggs did with you. Therefore, you know you have everything done correctly. You do not have to complete the rest of the paper. Like she said, this will be, like Miss Biggs said, a completion grade for the ones that she completed with you.
Okay, happy summer, guys. I love you guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
4th grade.
Welcome to 4th grade.
All right. Bye, guys.